to Werven's World. Today I would like to talk about mana farming and endurance runs. So you might have seen on the forums about mana farming and that people of high wizard level are actually doing this. However, it actually becomes viable already at quite a low wizard level, and I thought I'd show you how you do it. So these are the basics. I now kind of started it already, but you can also kind of, if you don't have enough mana to build up all this kind of stuff at the beginning, you can also slowly do it in a sense. Of course, it's less efficient, but it would still give you a lot of experience. And the reason why is that you've got a mana farm, and a mana farm consists of a trap with a mana leeching gem, and it's surrounded by amplifiers that are all mana leeching gems as well. So the mana leeching gem itself consists of three components. In my case, a mana gem, so that's the orange one, a chain gem, that's the red one, and a pool bound gem, that's the white one. You can also do this with black gems. They become better after a certain amount of rounds basically, but the pool gem starts off being stronger, so it's better for new players like me. And how it works is basically, here's a trap with a slowing gem and also chain hit and pool bound, because pool bound will increase the slow and chain from this one. So monsters, they will come, they will get slowed here, they will walk over my my mana gem, which I have imbued with Barrage, because it does 30% increased specials, so it does 30% increased mana leech. You can of course also do it with Beam, that gives you 30% reloading speed. I'm not entirely sure which one is better, but in my experience I think Barrage does it a bit better, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. So they walk over this and you get a lot of mana. The mana leech gets enhanced by these amplifiers here. And then the monsters aren't dead yet, so you need the so-called kill gem. And the kill gem I've got here, which is a white, yellow, and red gem. So its main purpose is yellow, it's the critical hit. So the very important thing is that you need to imbue it with bolt, because then it will ignore armor. And when it ignores armor, it can do a lot of damage, even though in a trap it gains minus 80% to damage because it's in a trap. The fact that it ignores armor makes it really, really strong. So basically what you can then do is to get a lot of monsters by gem bombing, by enraging these waves. I'll just do a couple now. You can adjust this with your scroll mouse as well, how many gems you at once want to give to it. And you can easily do more, but now just to show you. The monsters will come, they will walk there, I'll gain a lot of mana. I'll just upgrade this by you now, it's not the most efficient. Just to show. So these they will still die. These they should survive at least a slowing gem. See, and now my mana just goes up by a lot. And all these creatures, just make this a little bit stronger. All these creatures, they will die at the kill gem, so nothing comes through, but my mana goes up by a crazy amount. So I can actually, let's bomb it with 5 of these. And as you can see, even though I've got like really low grade gems and all that kind of stuff, my mana goes up by a fair amount. And all this mana will give me basically more possibilities to transition into a stronger endgame, right? So I can immediately upgrade my gems really high and get a lot of waves that I empower with enraging, so I get more and more monsters that will give me more mana, will give me more power, and thus more experience. And it's not uncommon for people to go up like 200 wizard levels with one of these runs. So now they are getting through, so I should make a stronger one of these kill gems. I'll go into detail on what's the best kill gem and mana gem combination. I need a specific program for that and stuff, so I'll make another tutorial on this. But this is the basics of a mana farm. You can also, if you're not entirely sure about this trap stuff, how I did it first was just to have a mana farm and just to have here towers with the kill gem. So they would, you can adjust their range with the mouse scroll button wheel. they will just kill everything that passes the mana gem, so you will still get a lot of mana. However, at some point, the creatures will start getting too much armor, and then it's a good idea to put them in a trap and put bolt on them. But basically, this is a good way of gaining a lot of mana very shortly and gaining a lot of power that way. So yeah, I hope you find it useful, and see you next time.